everyone. I'm going to show you the Bardstown Road corridor, which stretches from North Louisville, so pretty much from the downtown area, and actually runs all the way to Bardstown, Kentucky. So I'm not going to take you that entire transit from one to the other. However, it is one of the longest roads in Jefferson County, Kentucky. So I'm going to first share my video, share my screen with you and show you the map. And then what I'll do is I've also driven it to give you an idea of what the neighborhoods look like as we travel down the road. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you. Hold on. All right, so here we are. And as you can see, this is the downtown part of Louisville. And all the expressways coming out, heading in all the directions. This is called Spaghetti Junction, by the way, and all those highways. So as I zoom back out a little bit so that you can see where I'm talking about. So as we just get slightly east and heading south, Baxter Avenue is coming out of downtown, as you can see right here. Okay, Baxter then becomes Bardstown Road. And I'm going to show you right where it happens, right here at Highland Avenue. And I think there's even a Starbucks there. So right here is where it happens. And as you can see, there are many, many businesses, restaurants, there's tattoo places, there's bars, gas stations, Raising Cane's. We have Mid-City Mall, which is very eclectic. The Eagle, which is a restaurant, Taco City, very, very good, right, by the way. And skateboard shops, rent-a-cars, pizza, Highland Morning, smoothies, Qdoba should be in here as well. I love tacos, boba tea, Sapporo's, I love their sushi, Perfect Day Cafe. So we actually have a cat cafe, if you can believe that. The Bardstown, which they have comedians there. So I take you down this road quite a ways. And then as you can see, there's really very few houses, on Bardstown Road itself, as far as being used residentially. However, all of these side streets are where all of the homes will be. And this is a very in-demand area of town. And once I show you the video, you'll see it's not terribly trafficked. So it's just 2 lanes in each direction, but and sometimes it's only one. But I want you to see how the traffic and how the neighborhoods change as we go down the video. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this and then get my screen and show you the video. All right. All right, so here we are going down Bardstown Road. As you can see, there's a McDonald's. You see houses on the right, but they're not used as homes anymore. This is Cane's, and Mid-City Mall is right here to our right. And then on the left, there'll be some restaurants here coming up, some of my favorites, to be quite honest. And there's a theater here. It's really more on the back side. There's a comedy club here. And we're at a stoplight. But again, you don't see a ton of traffic. It's not any type of traffic problem really here. And as we travel down, we got Skyline Chili. We have a bunch of my favorite restaurants. I think Taco City's here. Kashmir Indian is there. Joy Luck is there. Ramsey's Cafe in the World, a bookstore. And this is really a typical commute on Bardstown Road. This is pretty average, I would consider, during most days of the week. The Eagle, they have really good fried chicken there. And you see all these homes have been converted to businesses through here. They're not residential properties any longer. And as we travel down, you can see that traffic is not bumper to bumper. I have my GoPro hanging out the window right now, so I did have to mute it because it was a bunch of wind. That's a glass factory there, pizza joint there, cleaners, Highland Cleaners here, bike shop. Again, on the right, lots of restaurants as well, and cafes. Again, all of these homes have been converted to commercial. So as we travel down these streets, here's oil change here. This should be Eastern Parkway coming up, just to give you a point of reference. And we actually had the light, which is awesome. Qdoba's is over here, Smoothie King, Mark's Feed Store. These are some shops. Some of these have turned over recently into new businesses. A vacuum place. So now you can see right down these streets, it's 100% residential. So you're literally walkable. You can come out your house and be on Bardstown Road, which is where all of the fun is. And let's see, we got Mimosa there. I think there's some little cafes here. I can't think what they are. And this is a very up and coming type of area. It stays hip. It always stays hip. That's Shiraz, which is really great food there, Mediterranean. And we shortly should be turning right onto one of these streets. This should be Duker coming up, which is just a few block street. And as we go through this intersection, lots of little shops here. Leather place over here, bookstore and record store there. There's not very many left. Wild Ginger on our right, Super Chef, Sapporos, Chase Bank, Safaris on our left. And I think we just passed Rutherford. See a guy on a scooter. Scooters are really popular around here the last year or so. I got our fire department there. And let's see, the Cat Cafe, we just passed it. And this is Speed. Okay, so we are definitely in the heart of the Highlands right here. And these homes are probably $300,000 to $500,000 when you get on these side streets. Okay, here we got a green light. And let's see, all these buildings right here were converted to homes. Now they're businesses. We have a church here that was converted to a restaurant in the last about 2 years. See these homes, well built brick, but they face the side street, not Bardstown Road. It's a real estate company there. Now that may be a true home, residential home. That's a business. There's some apartments right here. And here, these are apartments. See, these side streets is where all the residential stuff is. We should have been, that should have been Boulevard Napoleon. We're coming upon Douglas Boulevard. Lots of little cafes here on our right, bank on our left, Twig and Leaf, which is kind of a legend. It's a staple of the area. And we're catching a lot of lights, thank goodness. And so that's Douglas Boulevard, Havana Rumba's here, church on the left, tax joint, CVS, FedEx office. This is a new place, Georgia Peach something. Peach Cobbler, I believe. Papa John's. So we are almost now to Taylorsville Road, where it crosses Bardstown Road. Still considered the Highlands. All these neighborhoods are the Highlands. And let's see if we're gonna, I want to really sit. Oh, we got the green light already again. This is, I think, Electric Lady, which is records and kind of all kind of weird stuff. I've never been in there. It's probably not my jam, but your Kroger's grocery stores to your right. These are all businesses, again, to your left. CBD, there should be a pizza place here. Aztecas, a nail place. A liquor store here on our right. Cleaners, again, Highland Cleaners has a couple locations. Again, Highland Cleaners, we're in the Highlands. And we're coming right now, here's a Walgreens. We should be turning to the right onto Taylorsville Road or Trevilian Way. Oh, we're turning the next one, I think, then. And we have Domino's. We have Kern's Tavern, which is a place that Paul Horning used to hang out in his younger years when he was alive. Now here we get into the residential, and you'll see there's a lot of different styles of homes through here. Your story and a half, 2 stories, very steep pitches on these roofs, some steep driveways, and I've showed you that before. These are somewhat narrow. They're hell to move into. You know, you see this guy, he's got to back into his driveway. Gorgeous homes. This is in probably the $300,000 to $500,000 ranges, depending on the home. Not a lot of off-street parking, as you can see. I mean, a little bit. This is, you know, different style. We don't have a lot of those here, unfortunately. This is a busy intersection. There's a swim club down the street here. See this little boy walking his dog, and it's kind of a hard view to the right to see the cars coming. So you have to be really careful. So I think I was pretty worried about this turn when I turned. So as you can see, this is pretty much story and a half, 2 story, depending on how they classify it. And here's probably classified as a 2 story because they did the build out. Not a lot of off-street parking, but some, you know, when you get into old Louisville, there's really none. But in these, you'll have some off street. Now, see, we got some more 1 stories over here. When you get onto the side street, there's a 2 story with some. Now, here's Lakeside. This is a very popular exclusive swim club. And, you know, mixed construction styles and brick versus stone versus frame. So, but you can see there's a lot of street parking because of the somewhat limited hilly off-street parking that is available to them. You do get membership, depending on which street you are, to the swim club. It's a very exclusive swim club, and it does compete nationally. So we should be at, I believe, Trevilian Way and Dundee here. And I do believe I've shown some of these homes in other videos, showing you just some of the different styles that are on this road. And as we travel down, see how some of them have built some off-street parking down here because they have such limited parking in their driveways and they're so steep. But an established home, now we have a lot less, you don't see many overhead power lines here versus when we were on Bardstown Road. You see the differences in the home styles, so it's very eclectic. And both sides of the road are pretty much matched as far as being very diverse. And we should be taking a left up here onto Valley Vista. And there's a postal van there. And so we're going to go left here onto Valley Vista, and I'll show you these homes. And then I will conclude. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and stop share. And I want to thank you for watching my videos. Hopefully that I've showed you something that is valuable to you if you're looking to live or move to the Louisville area. And if you are, I'd really love to help you find your dream home or the home that fits your lifestyle. I don't really believe in good and bad neighborhoods. I believe in finding the neighborhood that suits your personality and your lifestyle and your family. So if you'd like to give me a call at 502-664-9971, again, 502-664-9971. If you could please, hit like and share and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And you can always email me at margaret@margaretsmoving.com. Again, that's Margaret@margaretsmoving.com. And until next time, take care of each other. Thanks.